Good morning. This is Grandma Freeman, and I am sauteing some green onions, and those are not carrot pieces in there. That is orange bell pepper, and I'm sauteing this. I hope to get it a little bit kind of golden brown, the onions. And over here I have one potato peeled and fried in just a little bit of vegetable oil. This is not all vegetable oil in there. There is some water because these were frozen onions and bell pepper. And I have one egg with a little bit of skim milk mixed up with a little bit of, oh, no, I didn't put salt in yet. I need to do that. Okay, I'll sprinkle a little bit of salt. I'm just kind of tossing these to get them to be very cooked. And then when I get these ready, I'm going to add the egg. I like a little bit of milk because it makes the egg fluffy, and I probably won't add any butter because I have just a little bit of vegetable oil already in there. And then I'll when the eggs are cooked, I'll add the potatoes to warm them up just a little bit, and then I'm going to put it all together in this whole wheat tortilla. And you can see there I did just one egg. And while I was cooking the potatoes, I decided to make some tarragon tea. And while I was getting this ready with my frozen tarragon that I used the leaves and the stems that were on it because it's just being filtered in, and it makes it nice and dark. So I'm going to pour some of that in a glass to go with my lunch, and I'm going to of course add some ice cubes to make it iced tea, and one of these sugar-free sweeteners. So get back over here. I don't want to burn my vegetables here. So this is going to give me one vegetable, one protein, and one carbohydrate. Well, two actually with the tortilla. So that'll be 2 carbohydrates. And I've already had one carbohydrate for breakfast. I had some Cheerios. So I get one more with dinner. And for dinner, I'm having leftover chili con carne. And I made a small batch of that with 1 can of pinto beans. I had maybe 1/4 pound of already cooked beef that I had left over. It had taco seasoning in it. And then I happen to have 1 can of chili for it's just chili without meat, without, I think it was just I don't know how they made it, but it had 1 gram of protein in it, but nothing else but sodium and protein, 1 gram of protein. So I used that, but it made it taste so good. And of course, I sauteed an onion with garlic and 1 whole green bell pepper, and I added that to it. It was just really good. It gave me a vegetable and 2 proteins, and let's see what else? Vegetable, and a fat. So I think this is ready. I'm going to kind of take it back here and add this, and then I'm going to put it back on the heat. So because I need to mix it, and I took it off the heat. I need to mix it, and so I'm going to go ahead and cook this together. It's kind of awkward okay, and I'm going to put it back on the heat. So have that. Okay, here we go. I have to make sure this is cooked. So I'm going to move it away from the sides. going to take a little while to get this cooked. And you see, I am using my rubber spatula with this no-stick pan. This is the right size for 1 egg. I like to use these small skillets. And in fact, this one is perfect for making an omelet. And maybe I'll show that, how I do that later. I don't think I do it right, but it turns into an omelet. But I'm going to cut back on cheese. So I do have some Monterey Jack cheese in the freezer. It's not a good idea to freeze your cheese, but I was using up some cheddar cheese. So I used that up in a dish I made. And your cheese is a protein, counted as a protein, as is milk. Those are dairy, considered dairies. And so I'm not going to add any cheese to this because I didn't want to thaw out that whole big I think it's 2 pounds. No, 1 pound. 1 large pound. So that's quite a bit. And I'm going to cut back on cheese for this diet because I don't think it's the best dairy to use. So I am using skim milk right now, and I'm going to use low-fat powdered milk or non-fat powdered milk soon. And that's fortified with vitamins D and A. So anyway, this is almost ready. I need a little bit of salt. So I'm going to grab that. Excuse my long arm reach there. So I have a little bit of salt. Not too much. See, sodium makes you retain water. And when you're on a diet, you don't want to retain too much liquid. So you have every ounce counts. Oh, by the way, I have already lost 3 pounds. And this is my 2nd week, so I'm anxious. I hope to lose at least 6 pounds, if not more, in the first 2 weeks. And then after that, I think 2 pounds a week is pretty good. In fact, it's healthier not to lose it too quickly. I think the liquid is out of this. I think I'm ready to roll up my tortilla with this in it. I think that's going to make... Oh, one other thing, I'm going to just add that back in there. As I said, I almost burned these potatoes, but I like them crispy like that. So I think I'm going to have more than, I think I'm going to have more. It's going to be a fat burrito. And you could do this for breakfast, but it's lunchtime. In fact, it's a little after 12, 20 after 12. So this is done and ready to, well, I'm going to leave it here because I need both hands to roll up my tortilla, my whole wheat tortilla. So I'm going to take it off the heat and say goodbye. Please like and subscribe. Bye now.